I want to talk to you about seasons and change. And Ecclesiastes chapter number 3 is obviously well known for speaking to this. There is a time and a season for every event under heaven, a time to live, a time to die, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to keep, a time to throw away, a time to embrace something, a time to shun embracing. And then there's so many other examples in that passage. I'd encourage you to look at that. It's pretty phenomenal. But seasons come and seasons go. And what I find is that people tend to get stuck in a season because they're not certain what is beyond the border of that current season. As one season's usefulness comes to an end and they are about to transition to a new season, there's fear of the unknown. There is the uncertainty of what might be on the other side of this transition, etc. And so people struggle sometimes with seasons, but I want you to think about seasons in this light. We have, in our four-season environment, we have what is called spring, which is the time that new things come to life. The earth's surface is broken through with new life, new foliage, new green, new flowers. The trees begin to bear fruit again. It's a season of life. Then we have the heat of the summer, which is usually a little bit of a more difficult season, but it's a time to enjoy this growth and see what all is happening around you. Then you have what is called autumn, or in some parts of the world we call it the fall season. This is when the leaves begin to drop off of the tree and it looks as though something's dying, and all of a sudden now it's like what was once beautiful is no longer beautiful, and it's being stripped of its usefulness. But it's also a time of harvest as well when it comes to fruit and vegetation. And so this season is really a little bit of a dichotomy, because some things are beautiful, some things are useful, but then it seems like life is falling away. And then we have what's called the winter season. This is the season of death, really, because this is the season when all of the life is off of the trees. It looks as though everything is dead, yet below the surface there's regeneration taking place. There are new seeds that have been planted. There's new life that's being germinated and grown and developed, so that in the next season life comes again. So we see this cycle called seasons, and I want to suggest to you that what might seem dead in this season of your life is nothing more than a season that has come to an end, and a season of dormancy, which might be your winter season, so that the spring can come once again. I love in the book of Isaiah where it says that I'm doing new things, now they spring forth. Many times we give up. We allow hopelessness and fear to invade and to take over our hearts in a season of dormancy and what seems to be death. And we quit before the new thing springs forth. I want to encourage you to understand that this is a new season you're about to embark on. This is a fresh time. There's new life that is coming right now. And if you will simply continue to process through your current season, you will find life, you will find joy, you will find fulfillment, and you will find absolutely everything God's had for you all along in the new place, in the new season. My name is Brian Holmes. Thanks for joining us on this episode. We'll see you again very, very soon.